YouTube, what's up, my babies? It's on the floor today. We talking about Detroit. I know y'all love street rapping, and right now Memphis got the fucking rap game. We talking that street shit on lock. We love Pooh Shiesty, we love Moneybag Yo, Big 30. But tonight we talking about Detroit. We talking about fucking 42 Dugg, Iceberg Vezzo. To me, they put out two of the hottest projects. And so we talking about on some street shit, talking about on some real street shit. I ain't talking about that Nah, we talking about really busting it down, really talking about niggas getting some money. And you ain't talking about niggas even going too crazy on you. They talking about Hellcats and all that other cool shit that all the young niggas into right now. Like I said, we're going to get into this motherfucking Freedom Boys fucking project from 42 Dugg, and we'll get into this motherfucking Rich off Pikes from Iceberg Vezzo. But before we get too far in this, I want to say shout out to Lil Boat, because I feel like Yachty went out his way to kind of really try to give Michigan as a whole, but especially Detroit niggas their alley-oop, motherfucking, and that project I feel like it was slept on because it dropped the same week as Moneybag Yo. Like I said, right now Memphis do have a strong hold on the rap game, so I feel like that Moneybag Yo had a real heavy push on it. So I feel like Lil Boat really ain't get his props on that Michigan Boy project, but that project's solid. I'm talking about if you a nigga, if you a DJ and you watching this and you want to find you some little sneaky hits on there, man, tap into that Lil Boat Michigan Boy. He got some fire on that shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. And probably my favorite song on that joint is, I think it's called Round 3. It's fucking Lil Bo, Babyface Ray. I don't want to go through the joint right now and look for it. But listen, what I'm telling you, go if you want to get hip to some fucking the whole versatility of Michigan with all the big names from Detroit that you fuck with. The only person I think ain't on there that I was surprised that ain't on there was Pac-Man. I definitely, to me, he one of the most standout niggas, but I don't know if he into that flow yet. So I really don't know the politics behind the whole Detroit, Michigan situation, how they break down the cities and all that. I'm not going to go into all that, but like I said, go get hip to that Michigan project by Lil Boat. I feel like Yachty did a good job. And I feel like that alley-oop right there, for me, was a good lead up to coming in as 42 Dugg's Freedom Boys. And like I said, Iceberg Vezzo, Rich off Pikes. For one, before I go too far into the whole Detroit situation, New York, what's up with y'all, Mo? Y'all letting me down right now because I don't know what y'all got going on. I know the club's just starting to open back up, but y'all sleeping. I don't feel like New York really getting behind Young M.A. like y'all should get behind Young M.A. Especially since, Young M.A. been dropping her freestyles and kind of warming the crowd up. She went crazy on that beatbox. I know everybody, we probably tired of it, so I'm not going to sit here and say go listen to that one. But go get into that Young M.A. project. Because I'm going to tell you a song that I was kind of sleeping on at first. It was a joint with her, Fabio Foreign, Hello Baby. Oh my fucking God. That shit is fire. But the song after that that's probably by far my favorite on this new Young M.A. project is Hennied Up. If you in New York City, and I know New York, y'all like bars, y'all like melodies and all that other shit now, man, every DJ in New York City right now should be playing that fucking Hennied Up by Young M.A. That Young M.A. jump go crazy. She dropped an 11 project song called Off the Yak. But to me, like I said, by far, my two favorite jumps, that Hennied Up, that Hello Baby, the Nasty jump with her, Max, I'm about to say Max B, but it's Max YB, it's called Nasty. And then it's another jump, Club Story, and she spelled it with a K. It's a jump with Wap Star. That shit go hard. And there's another jump called Man. Basically, it's called Got Me Fucked Up in Parentheses. Young M.A., if you've been sleeping on Young M.A. or you've been looking for some Young M.A. just on some bars, but on some, like, it's not even too catchy. Because, I mean, even wasn't a catchy, like, hook type catchy jump. It's like really just finding a good pocket on rapping. But I feel like I said, that Hennied Up jump, it got some melodic little melody on it, but it's really bars. And I feel like motherfucking Young M.A. don't get enough credit. And maybe because she's not the girly girl with the titties and the fucking fake body shit. I don't know why niggas be sleeping on Young M.A., but you need to stop fucking sleeping on Young M.A. and go tap into that motherfucking Off the Yak jump. Listen to me. You can pause this motherfucker right now. Go run and listen to that motherfucking Young M.A. Pure fucking fire. I'm a fan. Young M.A., I was sleeping. Maybe I was one of the motherfuckers sleeping along with the rest of the fucking world, but this Off Yak project is A1. Like I said, for me to have at least a solid 4 or 5 songs on there that's like, let me go add these to a playlist from off of 11 project jump, you can't ask for nothing more than that. Because ain't nobody giving you straight 11 for 11. So maybe for me to be able to get 4 or 5 jumps off of 11 project jump, Young M.A., my hat go off to you. I ain't got no hat, but I got that motherfucking fresh, you feel me? So shout out to Young M.A. Now let's get into this motherfucking Detroit shit. What we got going on? Motherfucking, I'm going to go, as a matter of fact, because I'm going to go for the underdog first, and I'm going to go, because I feel like 42 is definitely more mainstream. Of course, 42 was just on the Breakfast Club. So I'm going to go Iceberg Vezzo first. And I'm going to tell y'all what really kind of sold me on Iceberg. I said Iceberg. Icewear Vezzo. I'm just call you Ice today. I apologize because that's a long ass fucking name. He dropped 2 freestyles recently on some Dipset shit. Oh my fucking god. He did the old boy jump. It was him, like I said, Babyface Ray, and one of his artists. Man, let me tell you something. This nigga went last on that fucking old boy jump, and this nigga went crazy. Like, you know, that was like one of them jokes back in the day when you knew the nicest nigga was gonna go last on the song because he was gonna fuck that joint up. Even realistically, you can look at it even maybe and say it's debatable who had the best joint on that Seeing Green with Nicki, Wayne, and Drake. But you just knew it was like when that chick came on, that old boy jump. Listen to what I'm telling you. And I'm a Dipset motherfucking stan. This can be a fucking Dipset fucking stan account. Listen to what I'm telling you. That nigga did not let Dipset down on that motherfucking old boy. This nigga went fucking, oh my god, this nigga went crazy on it. Then I can't remember the other jump off the top of my head. What was that other Dipset fucking sample that they fucking used? Fuck. Let me tell y'all right now. The name of the song is New Day. And it's him and his artist, Jetto. And it's called New Day. It's a Dipset jump. Hell of a made that beat. That nigga's fire with the beats. New Day, yeah, that's a Dipset jump. So like I said, and he fucked that joint up too. And that right there was kind of the warm up, had me geeking for his project. I'm like, oh yeah, when this nigga drop, I know this nigga about to go crazy. He got endless shit. And one of the jokes, I'm surprised he didn't put it on there, but he probably didn't need to put it on there because that song kind of just caught so much leg. It was a jump with him and Lord Durk up the scoreboard. Like I said, I fuck with Detroit. And I fuck with Detroit because I feel like Detroit vibe that they give you when they talking that street shit, it's not really on some. Don't get me wrong, they got their gun bars and shit like that, but they really be talking about getting money, how they spending money, motherfucking moves and the out of town plays they busting. And then just for example, I'm gonna just tell you, perfect example for niggas who may be sleeping on ESTG. He's another nigga. When I first heard Lil Baby say, oh, ESTG was the new Young Jeezy, I'm a diehard Jeezy fan as well. And I'm like, man, nigga, you fucking out of your mind. Ain't nobody, only one snowman. I started listening to some of this ESTG and I'm like, oh, this nigga really talking that shit. And if you know about Jeezy, he got ties in the D. Pause, no homo. And so when you hear that, and then I'm listening, okay, this nigga fit in well, so good of a pocket with the Detroit niggas. The only comparison feature on 42 Project and on Ice Project was motherfucking ESTG. And I was telling you, he fit in with them niggas like Jeezy fit in with BMF. So if y'all ain't hip to none of that shit, then this may be too much for y'all, and y'all may want to go listen to the Lollipop Street niggas because this Detroit shit may be too much for y'all. But what I'm telling you, you want that feeling of niggas really outside, really getting to a fucking bag. And niggas who really get to a bag don't like the gunplay a lot. So that's why I really fuck with these niggas. Like I feel like they use their gun bars when it's necessary. It's not overkill with it. It's more, we get into this fucking money. Like I said, the name of fucking Ice Project is fucking Rich Off Pints. So for all you slow niggas who don't know what that fucking mean, you go do your fucking homework. Go fucking do your homework with fucking Adam 22 or some shit like that. But listen to what I'm telling y'all. This project go fucking ham. My favorite song on the joint off the rip was, what's the joint called? Live from STL. For people who don't know, STL is St. Louis. And the one thing I fucking with Detroit niggas, they don't do a bunch of hook shit. These niggas just get off the rip. As soon as the beat come in, hell of a made it. And this nigga just get the rapping. And get the going crazy. Just talking that shit. Like I said, they really on the talking the drug, heavy on the drug talk, Hellcats and fucking Buffs and all that other cool shit that the Detroit niggas into. And like I said, even if you need somebody to paint an even better picture, just go on YouTube, go down the rabbit hole. Fucking Detroit I feel like Detroit, for me, top, I'm gonna say number one when it comes to making street fucking like YouTube bootleg DVD type of jumps. So for all the niggas from the DVD area, them like the bootleg jumps, or even YouTube series television, they got a joint on Prime right now. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I feel like Detroit knows how to paint the perfect picture of Detroit better than any other fucking city. And of course, don't get me wrong, I love fucking Money and Violence. I love fucking For Life. Respect Life on fucking YouTube from New York. Don't get me twisted. Right after Detroit is New York. New York City got that shit in a fucking smash. But the way the Detroit niggas just paint a picture so well, and I feel like, especially for 42 Dugg, especially for fucking Ice, I feel like both of them do that shit so well on their projects, and I feel like from the little bit of homework I done, both of them from two different parts of Detroit. I think one from like 6 Mile, and the other one maybe from like 7. Some, don't get me wrong, I don't know exactly. Like I said, I don't know all the Detroit politics, but I'm just telling you, when you look, we talking about good quality street music, and it's not literally like fucking playing GTA or fucking Call of Duty type fucking street rap. Like, I'm not really a fan of that shit. I like niggas who talking that shit and they really get into some fucking money. The next song with that joint called Free Kill. Again, it's one of those songs where it's not no hook. Nigga just coming in, rapping, really getting his shit off. You gotta go fucking check this fucking Iceberg project out. And then even when, like I said, I'm just skipping scamming, going back into when I'm talking about 42, he got a song on his joint called Rose Gold. And it's featuring ESTG as well. And the joint on Ice project is called Kobe Bryant. And again, when I sit here and tell y'all ESTG fits so well in pocket with Detroit niggas, and don't get me wrong, I feel like some niggas, because ESTG is one of the hottest up and coming niggas in the street on some street rapping shit, on some talking that drug shit, I feel like some niggas he's not gonna do a bad feature, but niggas are gonna put him on bad songs. I feel like both of these niggas put him on the perfect fucking songs where it makes sense and it's not far-fetched. And for me, fucking 42 Dugg got a fucking Future fucking feature. And I love the Future jump. But to me right now, I'd rather hear this fucking ESTG jump on both of their projects. This nigga, he don't let you down right now. Again, what I said a little bit earlier, when I heard Baby say that he was a new Jeezy, I can strongly fucking agree, especially after listening. I been knew he was that nigga, he was talking that shit, but listening to him with these two Detroit niggas, and he was really talking this shit on two solid songs. Like, both of these projects came out last Friday, and I'm listening to his verse, and I'm like, this nigga didn't let me down on neither one of them jaws. Like, this nigga knew I'm gonna give it my fucking 110 in this motherfucker. Like, this shit was some playoff basketball type shit. So again, I'm all over the place with it, but I'm staying right here. Detroit, I got y'all. What y'all say is on the floor? Motherfucking, he got another joint called Venting. But for niggas who do love that shooter shit, you love the niggas that hit that 30. And motherfucking shout outs to Big 30, shout out to Memphis. Brrr, Big 30 on this Icewear Vezzo project, Kitchen. The song called Kitchen is featuring Big 30. And if you need a little bit of gun violence, go right to that fucking song Kitchen. Because Big 30 gonna give you a lot of motherfucking gun violence. You gonna get a lot of motherfucking killing niggas before you get the 3 fucking lights down the fucking street. I promise you. He don't let you down on that jump. And for another nigga who y'all may not be as familiar with, or maybe getting familiar with, the nigga Peasy, he featured on this next song called Dog Shit. Oh yeah, I got dog shit. That's what I'm telling you. I fuck with these projects. Like, I fuck with the J. Cole joint, but I feel like you gotta be in a kind of mood. But when I'm in the gym and I'm really just on my shit, I fuck with the 42 joint. I fuck with the Vezzo. Like, these are not forced listens. Like, if you really into niggas talking that shit, you gonna love these fucking projects and get hip to them. Like I said, the Kobe Bryant joint featuring ESTG, by far, it's one of my favorites. I'm not gonna say my favorite. My favorite probably is Live from STL. But then let's get into fucking 42 Dugg. Of course, everybody then seen the clip. You love the fucking Maybach joint because Future motherfucking sending shots at Lori Harvey. But let me give you a fucking free game to all you young rappers, and when you need to learn how to do the spin move. This nigga 42 Dugg hit one of the illest 360. He hit a Vince Carter 360 on niggas. Motherfucking, when his old junk tried to put out a little diss junk, he said, I guess what? Nobody won't never hear this. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna put out this motherfucking extended version of this motherfucking Future verse. And this nigga go crazy and give motherfucking Michael B some motherfucking smoke too. So, for everybody, I know y'all, if you ain't heard the whole project, I know for a fact you already heard this song, and that was good fucking marketing and promotion on fucking Future and fucking 42 Dugg for that fucking song. But the very first song that caught my ear on the jump is Turnt Niggas in the City. And it's classic 42. And when you hear that motherfucking, he just go crazy. Like, I feel like that. I feel like when you hear that whistle from 42, you know for a fact you gonna get you some fucking heat, and he gonna pop his shit on that motherfucker. He's not gonna let you down. But for me, again, just being a fan of Lil Baby, being a fan of underground rap, just underground street rap, and I'm not talking about the backpack lyrical miracle shit. I'm talking about real and just niggas talking that street shit. I was happy to hear from fucking Rollo Rodriguez. There's a song on this joint called I Still Miss My Niggas. And I haven't heard from Rollo at least this year. He dropped the project towards the end of last year, but this year I really haven't heard a lot from him. So me personally, as a Rollo Rodriguez fan, I was happy as shit to hear him, and he was on there popping his shit. And I just feel like, again, it's just certain niggas. I can judge niggas off of who they use on features and where they put them at and the songs that they put them on where it's not out of pocket when I feel like, and that's what to me even make me be like, yeah, this is why I like this nigga. He understand where his fans want to hear from him, and he understand what his fans want to hear the niggas he affiliated with on them type of songs. And you gotta take your hat off the 42 Dugg. He didn't even go get a Lil Baby feature. And that's how hard you know this fucking project is. This nigga didn't get a Gotti feature, and he didn't get a motherfucking he ain't getting no other niggas on fucking CMG or Lil Baby feature. So that's another reason why to me, like, if you really fuck with 42, you gotta go fuck with this project. Like, I feel like you can't get in. I'm not even gonna say he don't have no skips on there. I think to me, probably one of the songs that I was probably like, damn, I was looking for a little bit more from was a joint with him and Lil Durk. And that's because I really fuck with Durk and I fuck with 42. So I probably had my expectations too high from that because I think this was their first song that they had done together. But it's a joint. It's just like, it was a cool joint. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was just cool. Like, it was like, all right, if I'm just in a rush and I'm really just trying to get through the project, that may be one of the songs I skip. But to me, still, if you really fuck with Durk, you're going to fuck with it. And if you don't have no expectations on what you feel like a 42 and Durk joint should sound like, and you'll fuck with it too. But one of my favorite songs on this joint called Best Friend. And he was just on this motherfucker going crazy. Like, somebody got to tell me how to really, I wish you could play fucking songs on fucking YouTube, but I know they're going to flag the shit out of it, so I ain't going to play it. But go listen to that fucking Best Friend joint from 42 Dugg. Again, my go-to songs that I would sit here and tell you to just go rush to immediately and play is Best Friends. It's a song that's called, matter of fact, this joint when he was Get Your Roll On, and it's called And Murder on the Beat. And it's for threesome for only I don't know what the fuck the joint is called, N-I-G-G, and it's a bunch of blanks, nigga. I don't even know what fucking word that you gotta fucking blank out that many fucking times to start with a fucking letter G. So, but it's called N-I-G-G blank 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 blank. That's how it's on the fucking project. When you go look it up, that's what it is. And he kind of play around with the fucking everybody get your roll on in the song. That's probably really, I would say if you want like on some club shit, go hit that motherfucker. 42, he found his pocket. Like I said, Detroit, y'all should be proud. And one thing I can say about Detroit and what has even got me in the love of Detroit, Detroit women fuck with Detroit rap music. They're seeing any nigga who watching this, go meet you a fucking jump from Detroit. For once, she gonna have some type of swag. She gonna be hood and she gonna be bad. And for all the niggas who listening, y'all already know how the temperature go. When a bad junk try to put you on to some music, and you know she kind of hood, so she ain't really into some popcorn bullshit, you gonna appreciate the songs, you gonna really listen. And that's how I got familiar with a lot of these Detroit niggas. Like fucking, I really got hip to Ice. Man, I called me a bad little Joe from Detroit, and she was sending me that shit. And I'm like, what? Okay. And then she was just kept feeding me all the shit that I need to get hip to. So again, like I said, for all my niggas out here, I ain't gonna wrap y'all head up too much, but make sure, like I said, make some noise for fucking Detroit. Really go get hip to this 42 Dugg. Get hip to this fucking Icewear Vezzo project. Like I said, both of them dropped on the same exact day, so I didn't want to rush and skim through it, because I hate when niggas don't give you real breakdowns on the songs that you should go listen to, or how fire the project is and why it's this and that. Like I said, outside of the fucking clickbait shit with the 42 Dugg with him and Future, man, it's a great fucking project. It's a joint you can really, probably to me, I'm not gonna say it may be my top favorite 42 Dugg project. Besides that Mr. Woody joint off his last, he got 42 got some shit. If you just go down the rabbit hole, really get hip to 42. And again, like I said, you can go on YouTube. You on YouTube right now. Put in fucking Icewear Vezzo and go listen to all the songs that ain't on none of his projects. Cause I be mad. I'm a fucking Apple Music nigga, and I be adding shit to my gym playlist, and I be mad that he only got certain songs just on YouTube. You could just go on a YouTube hole of Icewear Vezzo shit, and the songs is just on YouTube. Man, this nigga be bugging the fuck out. I guarantee you listen to 3 of this nigga songs, you gonna be hooked. And if you really into, like, you fuck with the Jeezys, you fuck with the Yo Gottis. I mean, of course, Yo Gotti told you. That's why he fuck with 42. It's them type of niggas, like, that's that lineage for me where Detroit is going, and I just want to take my fucking hats off. Shout outs to fucking Detroit, and again New York City. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing, sleeping on Young M.A., but y'all need to fucking tap in and do Young M.A. right. And get behind Young M.A. new project off of the yak. Again, like I said, tap into that fucking, shout outs to Lil Boat, shout outs to Lil Yachty again. Tap into that Michigan Boy project from Lil Boat. Tap into motherfucking the 42 Dugg Jump, Freedom Boys. And like I said, I'm your boy. Hit that motherfucking like. I don't even know whatever the cool weird shit that they be telling y'all to do on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna come in here with some other fucking reviews later on. And if I cuss too much for you, eat a dick.